Hey everybody, that's new to my channel. I'm Jordy at Carve and Fusion. This is the second video on how to carve a wizard. Okay, you guys, I got this one. He's holding a little burr right now, but he's usually got an owl in his hand. But this, I just want to take a second here and say, this is the first small wizard that I carved. The other ones that I carved were with chainsaw, so it's a lot different type of carving. So I want everybody to know when they start watching this video, and I should have said it in my first video, this is my second one that I've carved with these smaller type rotary tools, okay? I'm using this Black & Decker RTX. All the description for all the tools, you can, I'm an Amazon partner. You can go to the description below and find all the tools. But this is the second video of carving a wizard, and I'm telling you guys straight up, straight from the heart, that this is a challenge for me. Okay, so like I said, this is the second video, and I'm not even really sure what I'm doing. Like lots of times on this carving this thing, it's not like a wood spirit. I'm second guessing myself, you know, like I'm trying to figure it out the best when I'm going along, so it's hard for me to make a full tutorial video. So I'm basically just showing you guys what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? So you have to watch the first video to see how I've gotten to this point. But I'll tell you right now, his chest here on this side is too wide. You can see I've taken the hat back and I've left this side clean. I haven't done anything with this side yet. I've already started shaping this side. It's still it's just not proportionate enough for me, guys. So when you're doing something like this and it's new, take your time. Keep on putting the piece back and make it proportionate. I know I got to cut deeper right here, okay, and take all this out and make it nice and round there. So it's like, well, it's I don't know what to say. But what I'm going to do next here is take this down, make it nice and round there, and I'll show you guys after what I'm saying. Because you can always, if I take this down here, put a cut here, and then I can take this back and make this part in here part of the arm. You know, you see if you look straight on, just because that's so high up there, just make this part of the arm. Okay. I don't know, guys. I just try and follow along if it makes sense to you. But like I said, this is a brand new adventure to me too. It's way smaller scale stuff, but it's fun to make. Okay, yeah, whatever. And once again, guys, I got my Dremel flex shaft hooked up to my RTX. I'm going to be using my Kutzall flame burr to cut deeper on the side here and make this part the whole arm. Okay guys, so you can see how I cut it deeper in here now. So now it's it's hard to show on video, but now it's rounded in here, okay? See that? And it brings everything back in closer. But now look how thick his arm is here. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna trim down this arm. Make it not so like it's gonna be look thicker here, but not up here from the shoulder. I'm gonna bring it back to closer to the shoulder, okay? And also, his hat, I want his hat to be one piece, whatever you call this kind of hat. So that's going to go off like that, okay? So I'm going to cut on the inside. Actually, let's just do this. Well, I'm just going to do right here for now. I'm not going to cut in here yet because I still got to fix this stuff. So what I'm going to do is cut here right? Make this hat one piece coming off here. So I'm going to cut on this side of the line and bring his shoulder back that way. That makes sense. I don't know, I hope this helps somebody. I'm having a hard time explaining what I'm doing in this because, like I said, guys, this is a whole new thing to me too. It's about challenging yourself. Okay, I'll tell you something with this piece right here, okay? I'm struggling with it because it's not like a wood spirit for me, you know? Like, I'm always trying to get better on the wood spirits too, like everybody should try. But I'm struggling with this, and I remember, even with this one, it turned out pretty good, but I struggled the hell out of it with this too, because I think that just looks funny like that right now. But you guys, if you don't struggle, you're not learning, in my opinion, you know what I mean? This is a challenge. So this just sticks out. I can't explain why I'm struggling with it. But that's why I left the hands big. Like, look how big the hands are. That's why I cut them big. Because I can always trim it down and take this back up. Because I think I even sent my buddy Pete a video when I was carving this. And I said, look, he's got no legs. But look, that looks pretty proportionate. It could be a little bit taller. But it doesn't you don't have to have a full-size figure. It's going to be a little bit shorter, but this is going to be, guys, I don't know. I'm just getting frustrated here, and I'm just showing you it's real. Like, I get frustrated the hell out of this fucking... Anyways, so what I got to do is I don't know what I got to do. I got to figure it out. Anyways, I don't know if I should keep making this video. I'm just going to trim this all back down right now, okay? I'm not going to film that, but I'm going to... See how this is now? Okay, so let's see how it looks after I trim everything down and take it farther back. I'm going to trim this down, okay, make it not so big, and we're going to take it farther back. One thing I can say, guys, always start your carving bigger, because you can always take it down, okay? Because if you take it down too much, well, then you're basically, hate to say the word, but fucked. Okay, so I've brought it down more. Okay, so see how flat that is now, kind of? But so bringing it back more, now this part is too wide here again. So going back over things, guys, repetitive stuff. So now I'm going to cut this in here deeper again. Okay, and make it more round in here. Make his chest more round. Do you know what I mean? Then it will bring then I can take the arm back down more. But remember that in the first video, where my first cut was the beard. Well, look how far the beard's sticking off now. I think that was the most important cut you can make when you're making these wizards. Okay, I still have to take this back farther because look. See, I'm struggling, and it's especially hard making this video because I'm trying to show you guys how I do it, but I don't even friggin' know how I do it. I'm just doing it. That's what you gotta do, I guess. Do it. Ugh. Okay, so I got it taken back in there. So what I'm gonna do here now, because I'm getting so frustrated, I cut the hand, I cut this, it used to be down here, so I cut this all up. So that's why I said at the beginning of the first video, guys, leave everything extra big, extra large when you're first doing the blocking out. Because then once you start getting into the detailed part of it, you can start cutting it back to proportionate sizes, guys. Okay, so you can see that's up higher now. It makes his legs longer. This guy isn't going to have the full legs. It's just like something that sits on a shelf. Okay, so now what I got to do is now I got to start rounding off all this stuff, make it proportionate. with this side. Okay, see how this side comes like this? Now I got to do the same for this side too. Make it all nice and proportionate. So I'm not going to film that because there's no sense in doing that. You guys are just going to kind of have to, like I say, guys, it's a trial and error thing. When I haven't made 1,000 of these things, it's a trial and error for me too, right? So I'm just going to try and round all this stuff up and we'll see how that goes. You know, I'll use this one as a reference. I'll have this one on this side. So when I'm working on this side, because I'm pretty happy with the way this one turned out, and I'll do the same for his arm, right? So anyways, trial and error, guys. Just keep at it. Okay, so I've trimmed this down more because it was just too much like this. I've trimmed this down more. I've brought this hand up. I've trimmed this back, okay? I've trimmed here down. I started to work on this side. I've trimmed his face back, okay? So you guys, like, if you look here in the back, it's not very proportionate. It's because I still need to cut. I've already done this 10 times, but I'm just going back. I still need to cut this down, okay? And then cut all this away and cut this deeper in here and cut all this away. All this extra wood in here away. Okay? So, see guys, I'm just like you guys. I'm frustrated. This is frustrating the hell out of me. I've cut this face back. But you can look here, I got this. So his cloak hat is going to be coming down here. But look, how am I going to do that here? I've cut it too deep in here already. So I made a mistake when I first started this piece, okay? I shouldn't have cut this cloak hat in first. I should have just cut the beard in and just did a template line, just leave it there. So you guys, you know, like, you see? So his beard's going to be like this. But you got to make it even. Look, guys, look how am I going to make this even? I got to figure it out. If I trim this down thinner, make this part thinner, then the shoulders are going to be sticking out of too far again. You see what I'm trying to say, guys? It's just going over and over and over and over and over again. And that's how you're going to learn. And the more you do of these, if you enjoy doing this kind of stuff, the better you're going to get, and the less over and over, at least over and over and over, you're going to have to go over it again and make it proportionate. You know, and I really suggest if you're going to do a bigger carving like this, I forget the size and there's a lot of bulk removal of wood on when you're doing something like this, guys. So it would be very hard to do this whole thing with the RTX and the Dremel flex shaft, okay? It's better to have yourself a Foredom, guys, a bigger one. Look at the size difference, okay? This is my bulk remover, okay, guys? This is a Foredom flex shaft, the XR series. Look in the description below. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything, but I'm just saying, if you're going to remove, look at all that dust I got there. Look at it all. That's the stuff that this table hasn't even sucked in. The table sucked in probably 10 times that amount of dust. So if you're going to do a bigger scale carving like this for these rotary tools, get yourself a bigger Foredom. Or just stick with something small like this. Look, this is like a 6 inches. 5-6 inches, okay? I don't know, I'm just going to still work on this piece. Okay, you guys can see here, now I'm starting to call this on point. You guys, when you're doing your carvings and you're trying to learn something, you're going to get frustrated the hell out of it. This thing was frustrating the hell out of me, but I didn't quit. I kept on. I'm telling you guys, I didn't film because that's carving this down, then looking at this side, and then going back and forth to each side to take it down to make it proportionate, right? Same with the back. The back's still a little bit thick, but remember he's wearing a cloak, right? So it's when I'm carving this, then I carve here, then I turn it, and then I turn it here, put my handpiece down, look at it, carve it, put my handpiece down, turn it, look at it. It's a lot of turning it around, guys, just trying to make everything proportionate. See how I fixed his face? I carved the whole thing back. Now it looks pretty square. I squared off the beard. Okay? So just let me think for a minute here or two. What's next? but just going over repetitive. Cut deeper, feather away. Look at it. And another thing, a positive thing I want to say too, well, not positive, but another thing, say if you're stuck on this hand, carving away this hand, like in here, look how much block out, that's the thickness of a thumb. And you're struggling with it, just stop working on that piece and go work on something else. You know, go cut under here. Or, you know, like work on trimming this away, making it not look like such a square piece. You guys, I really super suggest starting on a round branch, not such a square rectangle piece, because you won't have that much, friggin' fuck! You won't have, I'm just having that time, guys. Just having that time on this piece. You won't have such much work taking the stuff away. Okay, anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. Sorry for my language in this video. And the next video we'll be working, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep going on this video, and we'll try and, I just don't know today. I just don't know. Yeah, guys, I think this should be the end of this video. Actually, I just had some coffee and I'm more relaxed now. Sorry. But this video should just be on shaping. But next video, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try and finish this piece today. Next video is I'm going to cut in the hat and we'll carve in the face. Okay? See you later.